I'm Dan Greenspan for Fox Sports Next, joined by Jeff Svoboda of the Buckeye Sports Bulletin after Ohio State gets a big challenge from Cal but comes away with a 35-28 win. Big picture, how does Urban Meyer and his team feel after getting more than they probably expected from the Bears?
Well, they said they knew Cal was a good team, so I think that the positive is a Pac-10 team comes in, BCS conference foe, and Ohio State gets the victory. Urban Meyer said probably 3 or 4 times that they're going to enjoy tonight because they're 3-0, and next week they get the chance to go 4-0. They've kept alive. Really, all that matters in the end is that the win's up on the win column. So defensively, they know they've got to get a lot better. They gave up 500 some yards. Offense obviously bogged down at times, but they're going to go back to work this week. He said, Meyer said that his team, you can tell, looks in their eyes and can tell they want to get back to work. And so that's kind of the key positive, I'd say, for the Buckeyes.
Braxton Miller, seeing him in person, he is absolutely spectacular. That long touchdown run where he cut to the outside was just incredible. How much better does he continue to get week after week in Urban Meyer's spread offense?
Well, you keep seeing he's got some work to do as far as throwing the football. He missed some more guys today. His interception late in the game was just not a good throw. But what he does with his legs is just outstanding. And you saw on that last touchdown pass, the game-winning play, he kind of threatens run, and all of a sudden the deep pass opens up because the safety comes up to try to tackle him. So just that threat of what he does almost is just completely flummoxes defenses. 5 touchdowns total, 4 throwing, 1 running. So just all around, he missed some reads, missed some throws, but he's going to keep getting better on that. He's only a sophomore, but all in all, you can't really argue with what he did.
Jordan Hall made his first appearance this season for the Buckeyes after missing the first couple games, cutting his foot in the summer. He brought some balance to the offense, especially when it came to Braxton Miller's carries coming way down. How much is that going to help going forward, having a reliable running back?
Yeah, I think it's going to help a lot. It wasn't Hall's best day. Looked a little bit rusty, kind of stumbled on his first 2 carries. But overall, he's a good football player. He gives them another dimension. And you're right, he did really bring down Braxton's carries. I think Braxton had 12 today, which is a lot more. He was averaging 22 in the first 2 games. So that'll keep him from getting banged up a little bit and just kind of adds a little bit new to the offense. They still miss Carlos Hyde, but Hall's a good football player and really is something they've been missing.
Defensively, this was sort of an inverse of the first 2 games for Ohio State. Defensively, they allowed a lot of running yards, but they came up with the big impact plays, the sacks, the tackles for loss, John Simon especially. How does Ohio State sort of reconcile the two and get their run defense playing well and accumulating a lot of big plays?
Yeah, well, you look at it, the 2 had an 81-yard run and I think a 59, so that was a big bulk of Cal's yards came on those 2 runs, and that's just things that have kind of plagued this defense over the past couple of years. Poor angles, missed tackles, just not wrapping up. So it's fundamental stuff that they can get better at, and that's the good sign. I don't think Ohio State defense has given up 500 yards in quite some time, so there's a lot to work on there. But I think the key was they had forced Cal into 3 field goal attempts. Kind of the defense held on those, and they missed all 3 field goals, and that's really the difference in the game. Was Ohio State kind of bent a few times, but didn't break when they had to get it done.
Next week against UAB, the Buckeyes will have their chance for win number 400 here at Ohio Stadium. For Jeff Svoboda, I'm Dan Greenspan for Fox Sports Next.